you should read Superman Red Sun. Hey, for those of you that are new here, my name is G.I. Joel, and I love comic books so much, I left a full-time job to pursue my dream of owning my own comic book shop and sharing my love of all things nerdy with all of you. And on this episode of You Should Read This, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite Elseworld stories, Superman Red Sun. We're going to start off with a spoiler-free synopsis. Red Sun asks a simple question, but it leads to some huge and frankly awesome changes to the DC universe. The premise is, what if Superman left Krypton just 12 hours later and landed in the former Soviet Union instead of Smallville? This leads to some major changes, not just for Superman, but for Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman, Lois Lane, Batman, and all of the other major players in the DC universe. Superman becomes the image of Soviet superiority, leading to a massive shift in power both culturally and economically during the Cold War. The other major character change that takes center stage is none other than Lex Luthor, who without Superman becomes the hope of the United States. This story spans over several decades, showing the evolution of both Lex Luthor and Superman as opposing ideological forces. And this is easily one of my favorite Elseworld stories and a favorite Superman story of mine. And I'm not typically a fan of Mark Millar, Kick-Ass, Jupiter's Legacy, they're really not for me, but he absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. And what I especially love is this isn't your typical evil Superman story, which I personally am not a huge fan of either. Instead, he is very much the same Superman as he always is. He truly believes that he is doing the right thing. He truly believes that what he is doing is best for humanity. But instead of being motivated by truth, justice, and the American way, he is motivated by Soviet ideology, and he becomes a bastion and a symbol of it for all of humanity. And I also love the changes that they made to Lex Luthor during this story, and he is one of my favorite DC villains. We get to see Lex Luthor truly become the man that he always claims he can be without Superman stopping him, and he actually becomes one of the most powerful and important people in the world, and he brings in about an American golden age. Oddly enough, his main motivation is still to defeat Superman, but instead of being driven solely by ego and his narcissism, he is driven by a desire to help humanity and America, at least on the surface. And we get to see some incredible evolutions for other characters, especially Wonder Woman, who takes another big role in this. She essentially becomes one of the greatest allies to the Soviet Union, allying herself with Superman. Batman becomes a freedom fighter within the Soviet Union, known as the Black Anarchy. And he's still driven by the same thing, the death of his parents, but this time at the hand of Soviet agents. And many core aspects of these characters remain the same, especially for Batman and Wonder Woman, and even for Superman. It's just the driving factors behind them are switched just a little bit, and it makes for an incredible, amazing, fun story. Overall, Superman Red Sun is a fun yet thoughtful read, and I really think you should check it out. You can get a copy of Superman Red Sun from gtxcomics.com. The link is down below. But let me know in the comments, have you read Superman Red Sun? Are you planning on reading it? I would love for a chance to get to talk about this comic a little bit more with you. Now be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you don't miss any future updates or episodes, and I'll see you later.